I ain't gonna lie, this SVU look like some bullshit. Uh,
Keep him off the drill. It's almost there. The drill's under attack.
that shit crazy.
Creatures, mountainside. Watch out, medium.
France taking over Africa, that don't even sound right. That's,
Too many people have died already. Cheekers!
This looks useful.
yeah. I don't know what. That shit is crazy. But I ain't gonna cap. For some reason. Oh, that's my little sister.
Cover me, I'm reloading. Scorpions incoming! From the tower!
I I can't really hear you. I gotta start a party with you before I can really hear you, cause I'm trying to, you know, listen to what you saying, but I can't even really hear what you saying. I know you speaking something real. So, god dang. Ah, hold on, let me.
Be advised, this one. IR shows a massive heat source at the far end of the compound. Thermal readings are off the chart. They have located the source of the outbreak. Head up there and check it out. Make sure you're loaded for bear. Out. creature is now our priority. Bring him out. In handcuffs or a body bag.
Roll to deploy. Body armor ready. Driller's going in. Get ready.
All right. Shit, I'm hearing you. No, I mean,
This to use.
I can't hear you. I'm trying to I'm trying to like, you know, comprehend with what you saying and get where you coming from, and the stuff you saying, I'm hearing it, and you right. I feel most definitely, cause I'm pretty sure I'm already knowing. You know more than what I know, but I mean, I know if there was a country where it was nothing but blacks there, yeah, like. Man, bro, you spitting straight G right now, and I want to hear every motherfucking word that you saying, but shit, I gotta get.
This looks useful.
How, bro, wait, how do you know about all of this? Oh, hell no.
Vulture going hot.
Cover me. Reloading.
Scorpions incoming! Watch out, hunters!
Hostiles approaching from the back. Hunters on the move. Creature down.
Huh?
Target neutralized!
No.
I'm out. Reloading.
Changing now. Area clear. Move up.
Hive cleared. Grab the drill and move up. Go, go, go!
Yeah.
Scorpion, look out!
Cover me. I'm reloading. We've got hostiles on the trail!
Mm-hmm. wait, no, wait, too far, too far, too far. So you saying like they put it in a thing? Do it don't hurt them at all? No. Damn, nigga, I got down.
I'm down! I need a hand over here!
Easy. You're gonna be all right.
Cover me,
But why they ain't talk? No, I'm hearing you, but why they ain't say nothing about this in history class? History, they went. See,
Vulture is ready.
see, that's why I ain't even.
They're coming for the factory.
See.
Cover me. I'm reloading.
Scorpions, look out!
Vulture is ready.
They're on the trail!
Pressure down.
Nah, OG. I gotta add you to a part. I gotta start a party with you because I'm trying to hear what you saying. I need to. Hold on.
Heavy over hostile inbound!
Alright.
Watch out, hunters.
Drill's halfway there!
I got down. I shit.
Team armor deployed.
Hold on, let me damn. I need to get down and get me a. I need to get right real quick so I can join this part on my game. I'm trying to get situated. Okay. There we go. Let me leave a part on my phone.
The Red Tails was shipped
Okay.
to Europe.
Okay,
The
now
Red Tails was shipped to Europe, and they started escorting the B-26 bomber, and that's how America was able to bomb Germany into submission because the Red Tails protected their planes. The Luftwaffe could not beat our pilots, and right now today we might have one black pilot that drives these new planes. You know why? Because they don't want us to have access to power, the same power that they have. They always want to be ahead. They always want to be ahead of us, and that's what all this stuff is about. You see, they ain't put Trump in jail yet. He sold national secrets to China, North Korea, and Russia. because the
But
proof is in North Korea just had a parade and showed off their drone that looks just like ours. Though he sold the plans to the drone and the ballistic missiles to North Korea.
but if
That's what he did.
but if Barack Obama did it, they would have tried to do him dirty.
Yeah, Barack Obama be dead right now. They would have assassinated him. Okay? Uh, Trump, Trump ain't got to worry about none of that because all of his people, they want America to be a communist country again. I mean, like have slaves and stuff, so they could treat us bad and take all of the stars' money and the football players' money and bring the Russians and the Mexicans because the Mexicans want to be here and the Koreans want to be here too. See, they like America. We suffer all the pain and suffering of putting this country together, and then they get the benefits of all of our pain and suffering. So, I'm really hurt bad, man. It's almost practically destroyed me because of our fate, and it's been all manipulated by the greatest devil of all time, So I don't care. I really don't care what goes on no more. They building that doggone what they call it, that space station. They done sent up more than 90 flights to space already, building hotel rooms on the space station for the dignitaries to be at when the country starts to go to war. See? So even if the country is at war and you driving a Ferrari, what good is your Ferrari if the country is at war? See? You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? Well, you go and buy $800,000 house. What good is your $800,000 house if they sending bombs over by the howitzers and drones, blowing up all the houses where they think people are? So all the stuff we doing is just helping them to leave the planet. We're helping them to leave the planet by paying $10 for a bag of chips. Um, what was one thing they was doing that pissed me off? Oh, okay, so Doritos, they found a patent, right? So first they was putting hot sauce on the cheese Doritos, and they was called the cheesy hot, and we bought all that they had. So they found out that we like cheesy hot Doritos, and they bitches took the cheese off of the Dorito and just give you Doritos and hot sauce. Now, why they do that? They did that to hurt us, to make sure that we don't enjoy life. That's what that's about. So, y'all young guys, y'all got a big ass job. I mean, I hate to be a young man right now. So that's why I was saying, if you're gonna go to the military, man, be a ranger. Learn how to fly those helicopters. Those Apache helicopters will save a bunch of people. They got them big, heavy 3,000-pound Hellfire missiles. And like you could run out of gas and float down on one of them boys, and you can have that until you get more gas. Hit ass somewhere. But if you ain't got no way to escape, then you just another person in the subservient role to help them destroy the world. So that's all
I
I can
mean,
really say.
okay,
Because
but if you okay, let's say okay, you do all that, but if you should escape whatever predicament you're in, where are you going?
you got to be able to move. If you got to move, you don't want to be right in the middle of it. You get as far away from it and
I
keep on
mean,
pushing away from it.
I always felt like,
If you on foot and they raise the bridge, you ain't going nowhere. But if you in the helicopter, you can go over the bridge. So that's why I say the best thing to do is learn how to fly. The best flyers on the planet are black. They don't want you guys, you young guys, to know it. They don't want y'all to know how great you really are. That's why they making Jay-Z and Kevin Hart and shit like they somebody, like somebody to listen to, and all they doing is puppeting. Those are puppets. Or when you listen to a puppet, the puppet is trying to put you in a puppet's position. He's trying to get you to be a clown along with him. Because when you start laughing, that represents clownism. Ha ha ha, he. That's clownism. Everywhere you go is serious. The army, the navy, jail, on 79th and Cottage Grove. No, that shit is serious. No, and you can't. People make, how do you say it, assessments of your character by watching you, because a lot of them go to school just to be able to look at you and tell what you're thinking and what you might do if certain situations arise. They do that at Harvard, Yale, Brigham Young, Princeton, all of the schools that you'll never be able to afford unless your mom hit the gold jackpot or your family from Africa sends you $700 billion worth of gold. Now you get to, understand what they're doing because you got money. But we all can't have money like that.
Yeah.
Because the main reason why Germany went to war in World War II is because the Jews had all the money and they was riding around in Rolls Royces and diamond rings and fur expensive mink coats and shit. And the Germans was on the soup line. The whole German Empire was eating soup while the Jews was rolling in that bitch. And so when the Kaiser died in 1929, the Kaiser is the one who kept the Jews from being destroyed. When he died, Adolf Hitler took power. He ran for office and everybody liked what he was saying, and he created the brown shirts. And the brown shirts was gangsters like GDs. The brown shirts were GDs without guns, but all of them big and husky and could whoop your ass on the moment's notice. See? And they had unity. And so they went around to all the shops. First they closed the shops. They took all their stuff. They took all their money. They went to their houses. They even took the women's hair. And the women had to sew diamonds into their cufflinks just so if they escaped, they would have money in order to get away from the German Empire. But they didn't make it because the Germans took all their clothes and they found the diamonds. They found everything. They found everything. That's how Germany almost took over the world from the wealth of the Jew man.
Okay.
So
I
you
hear
gotta
that part,
know this stuff.
but
You gotta know this stuff because that's why we still in bondage here. The Germans and the Swedish and the Italians and the English, they all working together to keep us in bondage. Because when something happens over here, they run over there and the MI5 or ISI advise the American government on what to do and how to deal with it. Right?
Okay, but how
You
did
got to know where you at. You still in bondage. Did you know if you get handcuffs on you and you get handcuffs and go to jail?
It's not mine.
If you go to jail, you're a slave again. You know that, right?
No. That's he got it. But okay, so what? I got a question though. How did Adolf Hitler sneak about 406,000 soldiers off? Nothing.
The 450,000 soldiers that came over here were captured in World War II, and when they were captured, they gave up because the war had been lost. But Hitler still wanted to fight to the end. So the soldiers that gave up, they just sat in the prison camp and didn't have to fight no more. Hitler couldn't make them fight no more because Hitler didn't have access to them. So when the war was over, they was pledging allegiance to the United States, but all of them ain't for the United States. Some of them still had the same ideology as Adolf Hitler and to pay America back for destroying their country. That's what all this shit is about. Okay? They still were mad about World War II. And they destroying our country so that they could put us in bondage. And they doing it from the inside. Right now we got Russian neighborhoods that we can't go in. We got Chinese neighborhoods that we can't go in. Right here in Chicago. I mean, all over the country. Right here in Minnesota. You got neighborhoods you ain't even allowed to drive down. They won't let you. And they Russians. And nobody know what the fuck they doing back there. See? And they done mixed the pot, so now they could kill us too. Call us spies or call us sympathizers. So that you find you a spot and learn, get you some training while you young, Get in that goddamn Apache helicopter if you can. Learn how to fire that motherfucker. Learn the avionics of it. Become the best pilot you could be. Get the highest honors, get the highest numbers, and train more people like us. That's all I can say. Other than that, we doomed as a people. They got us locked. They got 3 million black men in jail. That means they slaves again. You know that. Once you go to
Really?
jail, you lose your rights as an American citizen. That means you at the mercy of the jailer. Because you can't call the police for motherfucker whooping you with an ironing cord or beating you with a stick. You can't call the police for that. Not in jail. See? Then you become a slave again. They can make you work for a little bit of money. They can make you work to buy your toothpaste and your lotion and cream and you might want some noodles and some apple pies, or you might want a case of pop, or you might want they don't smoke in jail no more, but you see what I'm saying? So you better get your stuff together, man, because your time is running out. You think by you sitting on this game and playing this game, you got all the time in the world. You'll be, past that time real quick. Because time waits for no one. Just like the dinosaurs died off, almost all the lions are dead in Africa. They done killed off mostly all of the caiman in the valleys. I mean, where they swim at and stuff. All they want is meek animals that they can control. So they killing off the animals slowly but surely. So I don't know what to tell you, pimp. I do. I say, well, I said it 3 times already. I think the best possibility of saving lives, let's say you was hypothetical right now, you was based at O'Hare International Airport, and your mom and your wife and your sister and them lived in Bolingbrook, and a big ass bomb went off downtown, and your commander dispatched all your units to go downtown because it's a threat, and all your guys died, and all of y'all gone, and you take off in the helicopter and barely get away. Now you can go and get your mom and your daughter and your wife and put them in the helicopter and go find somewhere where they ain't, so you can rest and think about what to do. But if you at the crib in the bedroom playing a video game when the bomb go off and you and your family run out that door, you run out that door in the chaos, and you're not gonna be able to stay together. You're just not. All them different people gonna have different agendas. Some of them gonna want to take your children and use them. Somebody gonna want to steal, rob, and cheat you. I mean, the game is cool. It's good for training. But get that book, man, straight up. And get that book on aviation. Aviation, aviation is the lick. Because everybody wants to get out of space. And who knows? You might be a damn good pilot. You might get accepted into the Air Force because of your numbers, They might have you as a test pilot for one of the newest ships for outer space. That's your future. And that's what you got to look forward to. That's what you got to try to make. Because if you ain't no good to them, if you can't fly those ships, we ain't going to be no good to them. Did you know they making human bodies? They using the fluids of the human body, the gasoline to run their trucks and their bulldozers and shit. They using human body fluid. So when a person die, they drain all the fluids and mix it with oil and cook it until it's feasible. Then they liquefy it to make it thin and use it as a source of fuel. So I'm just telling you that because they already killed 1 million people and didn't bat an eye. And all of them are trying to keep it a secret. But only the strong, smart minds can get what happened, because it was no reason for the President of the United States to go and visit all of our enemies as soon as he became the President of the United States, and he come back with COVID-19. Okay? That means he was there and they showed him it, and he just happened to get sick. Wherever COVID was in China, he was in that area, and some of the molecules was in the air. Okay? China military looked just like ours. That means he sold us out for a reason. Okay? They sold us out for a reason. So, gotta get on top of it, man. The game is cool, but shit, all of them boys at Brigham Young and Harvard and Yale, them boys getting ready. They training every day. They be out of the door at 5 o'clock in the morning for breakfast. By 6:30, they on the field in their running gear. By 12 o'clock, they done ran 8, 10, 12 miles. You know? So get in where you fit in, man. That's all I can say. I feel sorry for the new generation because they got all this AI shit. them goddamn AI, that shit scares the fuck out of me. And I've seen some of them robots in action on Boston Dynamics. You should look that up. Boston Dynamics, the robots, the new robots, the military robots by Boston Dynamics. These motherfuckers like 6'6", 320 pounds, cased in steel, a minigun, night vision, thermal vision, and they run fast as hell. Fast, like a track star. And they already got 50,000 of them.
Okay, and you think a human being can compete with that?
That's what I'm telling you. You can
So
compete with
like,
it
if those boys
if you
doing all
sit-
that training to compete with like I ain't saying to like give up, but god dang, if them boys compete.
Man, all it takes is one. You see Luke Skywalker? Luke Skywalker knew he was alone. He knew he was fighting the Empire almost by himself. But he didn't give up because he had the faith in it. You gotta have faith in ain't your mom sacred to you? You don't want no man raping your son, do you? You'd rather see your son dead, right?
Yeah.
Than to be raped by some fool, right? All right, then. That's what I'm talking about. You got to learn how to do something. Yeah, you can sit around watching TV all you want. If basketball gonna be a thing of the past. You know? Michael Jordan gonna be looking at you, talking about help him. Okay? Because Jordan ain't gonna be no more good. His name will be worth the stuff that come out of nigga butt. Because he ain't nothing but a black man, and they all consider us monkeys anyway. The first thing they call us is monkeys with a ball. They say, you're entertaining us, and we pay you chicken feet off of our table to watch you run around in your underwear.
Move down.
I can't come down. It won't let me do nothing. I'm stuck.
Yeah, he got my ass.
I say what you like to do, though. Like,
you asking me what I like to do now?
do you have any airplane games? Do you have any helicopter games?
I mean, it'll be most of the time it'll be like GTA.
They got this one called Top Gun, and it's a game. You should get it.
Like the movie Top Gun Maverick.
No, it has all of those planes. That's why they call it the Top Gun. It has the very best, all the way up to the very best. You know what I'm saying? But you start off in, prop planes and shit like that, and then you work your way up to the top level. Okay? But that's the lit because if we could use prop planes to destroy jets, then if we get jets, we could destroy anything. That's why they're not training us in jets. We can stop a war with them jets. Because we stopped the German Luftwaffe. And they... excuse me. they was considered the best flyers in the world. You ever heard of the Iron Cross?
Mm-hmm.
They used to get the Germans the Iron Cross, the Red Baron. Those are the Germans, the Red Baron. And we was able to defeat them in all of their newest model planes with prop propeller planes. That's the ones with the things that spin in the front. Prop planes. The weakest plane they got, and we destroyed the whole Luftwaffe. And they didn't honor us. No, they gave us no appeal, nothing. It's like they did the whole thing they said. And if it wasn't for us, America would have lost the war. Because Germany would have been able to help Japan over in the Pacific. And when Japan Japan had a whole fleet coming to destroy, coming to destroy the American fleet. I think it was the one of their battles, the Enterprise. The Enterprise was damaged, and there was a couple more. You know, but the Enterprise just was lucky enough because they had some pilots on the Enterprise. But if the African American if the African American Red Tails wouldn't have destroyed the Luftwaffe, and the Luftwaffe would have destroyed the American Army, Air Force, then the Luftwaffe would have been able to send the Luftwaffe over to Japan to help them fight America in the Pacific Ocean. And when
So
the American planes, attacked the Japanese carriers, they would have had German pilots. That Germany was better pilots than the American pilots.
So basically
if it
saying
wasn't for
if
us,
the
they would have
Luftwaffe
lost the
didn't
war.
get killed, so basically saying if the Luftwaffe didn't get killed, America would have been done for.
Right, America would have been done because they would. Japan was winning the war. Japan was winning. They was winning. They had battleships full of Japanese men coming to attack America. Thus, Pearl Harbor. Okay? Pearl Harbor. Okay? Now, if they would have had the Luftwaffe flying with them in Pearl Harbor and then turned around and fought over there in the Pacific Ocean against the Enterprise and the other carrier, they would have wiped out all of the American pilots, and then they would have been able to have an easy road right into America.
Oh,
Okay?
cause I did cause I did watch the movie where they bombed. I was like a little movie where they bombed, god dang, the whole area.
That was Hawaii. That was the Hawaiian base, where the Arizona's underwater right now. I think they say 114 sailors was buried in the ships underwater right now. That's they.
Oh yeah, and then that what that movie was about.
Yeah, them men are those sailors are still in that ship. They've been
And
in there
then
since
and then it was like 3 jets that came back. Them white boys got into, and they came back and saved the whole city. Well, they ain't come back, but they got them jets and they saved the whole city because the whole Hawaii was just getting blowed up.
The Japanese people had already accomplished what they wanted to accomplish. Now, what was they looking for? They was looking to destroy that fleet. They wanted to destroy that fleet of the battleships and the cruisers and the destroyers. They destroyed a lot of the Pacific's strongest military for the ocean. So when they destroyed Pearl Harbor, we was wide open, and Japan was going to be able to walk right into the western coast. I think it was the east, like New York. They was going to be able to sail right into New York Harbor. Okay? That's where all of this is coming from. So all of these different people are trying to get payback for what we did in World War II.
I meant what we as America did in World War II.
Right. America and England is the main perpetrators.
Damn. Nigga.
Well, all of them are after us secretly. Japan, they dropped nuclear bombs on Japan. They use Hiroshima and Nagasaki. They use 1 megaton nuclear bombs. They got a museum in Japan where they took the sidewalk where the bomb melted the man all the way down to liquid, and his body liquid is still in the same spot on that concrete. They cut the concrete and put it in the museum.
Huh?
He was at ground zero. He was directly under the nuclear bomb, and it melted him. It melted his teeth. It melted his bones, his fingernails. It melted everything.
American man.
No, he was a Japanese man.
What? And who put it in the museum again?
The Japanese.
Why would they do that?
because it's the memory. They Japanese, them people, they know they was defeated and they had to give up, but the Americans was humane. They didn't go over there, you know, and because they had the opportunity to do Japan like they had did Africa, take their people and make them slaves and shit. But they didn't do it, you know. And so Japan then got built back up. Japan is a formidable ally to America now, you know. But when the push comes to shove and the bullets start to fly, the losers, the people who look like they're losing, are the ones who's going to be dealt dirty blows. Like, I mean, like all the other teams that was on your side, they ain't gonna be on your side no more. They're gonna go to the other side to survive. Right? So Japan is here getting all our stuff, and this fool president, which is a Nazi and a racist, he wants to destroy America anyway, because they want to start this slavery stuff all over again. New world slavery.
Wait. You
And
talking about? You talking
use the
about?
robots.
You talking about what
robots to
president? What
enslave.
president? What president?
Trump.
Trump. I mean, it says well, he more likely to know some if he was to go bankrupt three times and still, you know.
That don't mean nothing. Once he had power of the country, he can have the mint to make money for him. He can have his own money printed. Do you see that the $50 bill with his picture on it? And so they print money in his likeness. He ain't worried about the money. He worried about controlling the country and making sure that we never be able to vote again, so that we could put a Democratic president in the position to help us and save us. If it wasn't for although the Democrats are dogs too, but they have been more humane than those fools down there from the South. You ever notice how the South is always in doing something, like even in the Senate? They don't want us to have reparations. They want to stop all of the programs that we have. That's because they want us to forever be in bondage to them, you know? And the black people that they're using to do the stuff, they're doing it for money, not being able to think past go, in my eyesight. Because don't you know, if you got $50 million and all of us are dead, they're not going to let you keep your $50 million?
Unless you got it in the will.
Ain't going to be no will, because you're going to be a slave again. That means your will is going to be to your master's family. Whatever family you came from is your last name. All they're going to do is look up the ancestry of your family, find out where you got your name from, and send you back to that plantation.
Nah.
That's what they're going to do. If it happens. I ain't gonna guarantee it happens, because I ain't no time lord or nothing. Well, I tell you this, all them people who charge the capital, all those are the racist people that want to put us in the bondage. They knew they was doing wrong, and they tried to influence the government to see it their way, to take sides. And the government almost did. If it wasn't for Mike Pence, you know, we might not even be able to walk up and down the street right now, or drive our cars, or buy gas, or go in a grocery store, or eat at a restaurant, or go to the movies. So that's what I'm saying. Learn your trade. Learn how to fly. I don't care what it is. It could be a Warthog. No, it could be a heavy DC-10. No, it could be a B-30, B-130. Learn how to fly, because flying can save your life. Because it ain't nothing like being able to get up and leave in a moment's notice and be gone far. Nothing like it. Are you talking about sitting in no car, driving down the highway, because they got something for you on the highway? You go down the highway, they're going to be to holler at you in speed. They're going to use the helicopter. Just like they did to Iran, Hussein. All of his guys was flying down the highway in them American-made trucks. And the helicopter pilots from the Apaches, they just shot the first 3 or 4 trucks and blew them up, and all the rest of the trucks stopped behind them, and they just went up and down the highway, scraping all the cars. So you see, and them was Humvees and Ford trucks and Dodges and Toyotas and shit with machine gun mounts on them. Okay? So they got all the practice they need. They ready to do us in now. You know? And they got the Russians over here. The Russians are more crueler than the Germans. You know? And this is the new world order. Where we at right now, we in the new world part. You know, we don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's gonna happen. You know, they could just round us up if they wanted to, because they could use the robots. And you can't plead with the robot. Oh, my foot hurt. He'll snatch your foot off your leg and give you a stick or something, or put you in the bottle so they can carry you and take you somewhere to take your fluid out of your body. Your fluid is most wanted, most needed. They want that melanin in your skin, so they can stay outside all the time. They doing all of that, man. They got melanin that they can add to their skin to stop them from burning. Melanin only comes from black people. That means they've been harvesting melanin from black people that died. Okay? So, you know, having a pizza, all that's cool. Get in school, man. Fuck that. But thanks for listening, man. Straight up.
But damn, nigga go leave me like that.
What? No, I mean the game is over.
Oh yeah, well the game fuck the
I
game
mean,
shit.
I mean, you know, I don't really know how to say it, cause, you know, I mean, like, a lot of the young guys only, you know, the girl is most important. Well, let me tell you something about women, man. Women go with the strongest one. You ever watch them African documentaries where it'd be like 6 or 7 female lions, and out of the 6 lions, they have like 8 cubs apiece between all 6 of them. All of them by one male lion. And
Yeah,
then when that one male lion get old, and some new young frisky ass lions come from over the hill, and they beat up that male lion,
they
what do you
go to
think the
the
female? Go
yeah.
ahead. The female lions try to protect their cubs, but the male lions kill the cubs of the old lion. Why they do that? So that the women will get hot and want to have sex because they want to have babies. So they don't care who all they want is the strongest motherfucker with the most money who can protect them from goddamn elephants and hippos and rhinos and packs of hyenas. So if you ain't physically fit, she gonna dismiss you. And that's the same thing it is with all the women of the world. It's just we're the higher level animals that can think and make conscious decisions. The lions think too. The female lions know if they don't give it up, the male lions gonna get mad and start putting them out the group because they're gonna beat up the girl lions that won't give it up until they give it up. And the only way they can get the girl lions to give it up is by killing their babies. So the female lions ain't worried about the baby's daddy no more because he's already been defeated. He gone. They're not gonna chase after him because he can't protect him and the babies. He can't even protect himself. Okay? Oh, you can't sit around, you know, and wait for somebody to do it for you. You gotta do it yourself if you want to survive. Because it's all out season on us, partner. And you young too. They really got a plan for you. You know, they might. Well, I don't know, man. They might come and draft you and send you over to Europe to fight over there in Russia. You know, in Vietnam, they forced hundreds of thousands of black men to fight in that war. Even though the men didn't want to be there, they forced them to be there. They drafted them. That's right. All over Norway, and all of them came back with dope habits. Mostly all of the black men that was over there in Vietnam was smoking pounds of weed and fucking with that dope, shooting it in their arms. They didn't want to be there and they was being forced to be there. So before they come and get you, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Look into the Rangers, the Army Rangers. The Army Rangers are the ones that fly the helicopter. You know, they had that big hat on with the gold tassel on top. The big hats, like back in the Union Army, where the Rangers would be on the horses with the big floppy hats. They might be beige, and they would ride around the desert, you know, fighting. Those were the Rangers. And now in Vietnam, the Rangers all flew helicopters. So they say, BB, we got a group of woo over here, bring in the ammo. And the Rangers would come in from across the sky and kill all of the Vietnamese. with the helicopter. You know, and I mean, a lot of helicopters got shot down in Vietnam because the Russians was giving the Vietnamese heavy machine guns to shoot them down. But in the Apache, it's going to be